everyone, my name is Lena and I'm from the Healthcare Landscape Group. In this week's instruction, our members need to make a 10-minute video explaining about what it is really like being a doctor. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what I will experience in the future where I get the chance to actually experience being a doctor. Let's get started. Being a doctor is an intense and demanding career, but it can also be rewarding at the same time. But being a doctor means I need to be hardworking and never give up, and also stay on the positive side. Always think positively and won't let my anger and humiliation take over my emotions and also take over my whole body and do violent things and defensive things. Being a doctor has some rewards and challenges. For example, I can make new friends with my colleagues and also express my feelings to them. What struggles do I have while working, and also how to be a better doctor, give tips to them, and maybe they can share their tips to me too so I can improve myself. Helping others is always a reward. Seeing them walking through the door, feeling better after surgery or treatment makes everything feel better, makes your whole day. Basically, everything that I will experience in the future that have stress in the day, it will all be relieved because seeing that sight makes my heart warm. Hopefully, I can make the world a better place too, because doctors are simply superheroes with no capes. They save hundreds, perhaps millions of lives every single day. A single person can change hundreds of lives because they can treat their patients with cure for diagnosis or symptoms, and then the patient can start over their life all over again, and they can experience the greatness of being free of symptoms or diagnosis or being free of an illness. I can also make some personal connections with my patients and also build trust and even friendships with them. Doctors not only work as a doctor because of its money, but because they want to help people. That's one of the main reasons that doctors want to make their dream come true and become a doctor to help their patients feel better. And they have the ambition to help people just like us, just like me. I want to join this group because I want to be a doctor and help people to get better. But being a doctor has some rewards, but it also comes with some challenges. For example, I may have guilt and sorrow when the patient after a patient loss, and I feel humiliated and a feeling of failure. And also, therefore, my control can get out of my hand at any time, anywhere. So I can get violent or defensive of myself, and sometimes even hurt my patients. Some of my feelings of failure can happen because of when I'm giving bad news to the patients of a bad diagnosis or to the patient's family. It can cause suffering, distress, sadness, anxiety, even depression when experiencing a patient's loss. Long hours and emotional demands cause mental, physical, and sometimes even emotional exhaustion. Doctors anywhere around the world, in all corners of the world, in clinics, hospitals, anywhere in the rural areas, experience this. Doctors make life and death decisions, even though they're not the patient's family, because they can choose whether the patients die or whether the patients live, because the illness is unexpected. It can come at any time, just like cancer. And sometimes there's even no cure to it, so there's no way out. Doctors, nurses, healthcare workers experience having violent or defensive or downright hard to inform or persuade patients. So it's really, really hard to get them to pay for cure or get their permission to make a surgery and do a surgery on them to get the cancer, maybe at the first stage, go away forever. And being a doctor also means I will have emotional toll, and also can't have that balance between my life, my family, my friends, and also my work or studies when I'm in medical school. Speaking of which, in medical school, I might face heavy workload. So I still have that heavy workload that can lead to stress and depression, but I can make new friends and also make pals in the future, keep them as my friends in the future so I can express my feelings with them, and sometimes when I'm still in college or university, have a studying partner so I can learn some things from them and they can learn some new things from me. Being a doctor also means I have to demonstrate some certain skills. For example, problem-solving skills, teamwork, empathy, dealing with uncertainty, and also having communication skills. Communication skills is extremely crucial in this field because whether I'm a surgeon, or a doctor, a nurse, a psychologist, any kind of job in the medical and healthcare sector, I need to have reading, writing, speaking, and also listening skills. And also I need to master verbal and also non-verbal communication skills to be able to inform and persuade my patients about a certain or particular problem. And I need to have a genuine interest in the medical and healthcare profession to be able to succeed in that field. Because having that interest in that particular field, makes me a better person, wants to make my dream come true, and also work hard to achieve that goal and make my life deserving, and also make other lives better by just one cure or just one word saying I have a cure for that. That can make a whole person's day better. Overall, being a doctor means taking care of patients and being at their side always when they get into a hospital or get injured, get into an accident, and also get to know people. Seeing them back after surgery or treatment, like I said, feeling better, walking through the door, meeting meeting their old doctors, their doctors that have diagnosed and get rid of their illness, makes everything better. It feels, there's no word to explain that feeling. It's just heartwarming to see that person talk about all of their achievements while that sickness has gone away. So being a doctor can change a person's life. It's motivating, always motivating. It can make a patient's and also a doctor's life better. These are all of my ideas and also opinions on what being a doctor feels like. So if you have any other ideas or opinions that you want to add into my video or my work, I would be glad to hear it. Thank you again for listening to my video, and I'll see you in the next meeting. Goodbye.